guys, I'm FearsomeEnder. I'm sick right now, so I'm not in the best of moods, but I still want to show you a few things on my world. I'm not gonna, bother any retakes, because I don't really give a shit. Uh, yeah, so let's get on with this. Uh, I would talk louder, but I sound fucking disgusting. I don't know if you ever had a cold before. You probably haven't because you're fucking perfect, or at least I think you are. And whenever you're a perfect person, you don't sound like a fucking gross hippie when you get a cold. Anyway, let me show you what I have to fucking deal with being a redstone arithmetic and having to make things for other people. This is a contraption I made in about 5 seconds. It didn't take long. All I had to do was place down a bunch of shit and remember that a few basic things about redstone. I'm not gonna say I'm a fucking genius with redstone, but I'm gonna say I've mastered redstone and I could lick anyone else's nipples if you ask me to. This basically just shoots TNT in the air, makes a cool little effect. Boom, fireworks. Congratulations. Go die in a hole. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Oh. Anyway, here's the fucking staircase that I made that comes out of a wall. I'd recommend if you're going to do this, you have a second story house that happens to be in a mountain, not like a normal house like this. Because if it's a normal house like this, then no one's going to give a shit because, well, it's a normal house. You're not going to have a random square fucking block on the side of it, are you? That does nothing. You're not going to have that on your house, are you? No, you're not. Because that'd be dumb. So I'd recommend if you're doing this, make sure it's like a house in a mountain and you're trying to hide it on a multiplayer server. So anyway, yeah, it just, you do this, and it goes up, and this is pretty complicated. I figured out how to do this by myself. I'm using the sticky piston mod or whatever the fuck, so that's how I did it. Now deal with it. Press this lever, the ceiling opens up, and the staircase opens up. Climb up the staircase, do what you gotta do, go back down, and press this again, and then it goes back down. Congratulations. Now I have this thing that shoots sand up in the air. I don't know why I made it. It's useless, but fuck, I made it, so it's cool. Yeah, that's basically all it does. I could press this button as many times as I want, and it will keep doing that to my heart's content. Yes, it will keep doing this over and fucking over. Here's a old TNT cannon, like, back in alpha, when how people shot cannons. People don't do that anymore because it's a pretty waste of time, and they explode accidentally sometimes, so I made it out of TNT. I mean obsidian, fuck. So yeah, press this button, little timer goes off, and then bam, bam. Congratulations, there you go. Here's a giant hole I made in the fucking water. It goes down all the way down to bedrock. Don't know why I made it, probably because I wanted to build a house in there. I didn't do that, so I'm not going to. Here's a crap contraption I was working on for my friend Ralph. It worked out pretty okay, and I think that it works pretty well. There you go. It does that. Here's a double door that I made work with 2 pressure plates. You press one and they both activate. It doesn't matter. It just helps if you press on both of them. Because if you're walking through, you're probably gay or something. Anyway, yeah, I built that. Here's how to make a redstone contraption so that it powers and stuff. Both doors open. Congratulations. You're amazing. Here's the house I'm still working on. I built this thing behind it with flowers, 'cause you're a terrible person and I hate you. There's trees in the back, very massive trees, and here's my TNT cannon. I think it looks rather sexy. Do you like it? I like it. I'm pretty sure I've shown it off before because I like it a lot. I do. So I guess I could show you how it works. You do that, you press the button. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, there we go. And then it shoots the sand. Yeah, that's it. And it keeps shooting the sand till I stop it like that. And then when I'm done, like masturbating to my obviously amazing redstone skills, that happens. So yeah, here's a bunch of basic contraptions I made to remind me of how good I am at redstone. I'm not I'm no expert or anything. I don't like to rub it in people's faces. Actually, I do. I'm not joking. I like rubbing my redstone skills in other people's faces. So yeah, that's an inverter. You don't need it anymore. Actually, no, that's an inverter. That's a repeater. Classic repeater. It's basically two of these together while they're masturbating or something like that. Or that's what I've heard. Here's an AND gate. You do it like this, and then bam, you have an AND gate. How it works is that you apply power here and you apply power here, and this is powered. So yeah, you need two power sources. So any of you custom map creators that want to make something with two power sources, there you go. Here's a memory holder thing. Apply power here, and then the power gets flipped, and it will hold that charge until it's done holding that charge. And then you gotta supply power to this part to make it to the other side, and that's it. You don't have to supply the power from that side. You can supply it from that side too, I think. Yeah, and also you can just supply it to the redstone wire. It's getting dark, so I think it's time for me to end this video. Thank you for watching. My name is FearsomeEnder, and I hate you all.